Good morning everybody, JohnnyJans here, coming to you on day number 21 of this thing that I'm doing. And after yesterday getting wet on Splash Mountain and Ripsaw Falls, I think I want to stay dry today. So I'm outside Universal Studios. I think I'm going to go inside there. I got the Rip Ride and Rocket behind me. Probably going to go ride that one. But first, I got to do a little meandering around. And it is a little bit chilly this morning, just about 60 degrees outside. Probably should have wore a jacket as I'm standing outside the Universal gates with the Universal globe right in front of me. But I'm gonna go have a fun day anyway, so let's go inside. Nothing better than probably going up high on a roller coaster when it's cold. At least I'm not getting wet today. That's good. I will go. And currently they have the center gate open. Usually I always have to go on the side, so I'm gonna enter through the center gate right now, just because I can. It is just about 8:57, park opens at 9. Early admission was at Islands of Adventure, but I decided to come over here to Universal Studios today because I wanna ride the rocket. And there we go, got to go straight through the main entrance of Universal Studios. It's always a thrill if you can just go straight through the gates. Sometimes even on the exit they open that and then you can go straight through the big archway. It's just exciting to me. And the morning rush is surprisingly low. Not a lot of people coming over here. It's a Monday. Universal opens at 9. A lot of people are probably over at Islands, doing Hagrid's and Jurassic Park type things. Velocicoaster. Passing by Despicable Me, Minion Mayhem. I think this sucks people in because it's the first thing they see. Wait time's only 10 minutes too. Not bad. If that's what you want to do. Not any real progress over on the second Minions attraction that's coming. I heard this is going to be a walk-through attraction with a moving walkway. Not as fast as the ones at City Walk, probably really slow, but you're going to stand along on the moving walkway and blast some minions, I guess, or cause some mayhem. And I guess they're building a Minions Cafe. So this whole area is going to be very minionized, if you ask me. Today over at Transformers, who do we have out? Bumblebee is rocking out right now. Look at him go. Check out his dance moves. He's happy. Park is empty today. I'm on Hollywood Boulevard. I barely see any people walking. I see the mystery machines parked here on the side. I don't see Scooby and the gang. Maybe they'll be coming out soon. Maybe not. The stars are out. There's George Burns right there. You could walk the whole Hollywood star walk in fame. Gene Kelly. All these different stars are here on the Walk of Fame. Olivia Newton-John. Grease Lightning. Kirk Douglas. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Wow. And they continue all the way up the street. Neat. And fun pics available with the mystery machine only. Scooby and the gang must be off solving a mystery. I like how it has a boot there so it doesn't roll away. And it looks like Kid Zone has officially been removed from the studio directory sign. There's nothing to prove that Kid Zone was here anymore. Now it has been erased from existence. Just like Back to the Future. Sad. Check it out, I found Scooby and the gang. They're hiding across the street. Down here. Looks like they're working on a mystery right now. And taking some fun pics. And oh, look over here. The line for the Rip Ride It Rocket has begun. I am actually surprised there's such a line for this coaster here. And Rip Ride Rocket is actually a very interesting coaster that they added over here to Universal Studios, Florida here. One of a kind of. The manufacturer tried to copy what I guess another manufacturer did at Universal, another Universal park. I don't know where that is. Okay, let me try to further explain this coaster. First you go completely vertical. That's the rocket part. You ripped it because you ripped a song. You get to listen to a soundtrack through your ride. So that's the rip it part. And the Hollywood part, I mean, we're not in the Hollywood section, nor that there is a Hollywood section here at Universal Studios. So I can't figure out the Hollywood. Maybe because they film you, that has to do with like a movie, because you can get a video reaction of the ride. I don't even know if they still do that anymore, because it's kind of an older coaster. I don't know if they're making money with that. So that would be the Hollywood part. So the Hollywood part is you're the star of the roller coaster. Oh, it stopped. Oh, there it goes. Okay, well it didn't take very long. I was like, I don't want to stop like that up there. And then you have the rip it part, so you rip the song. The rocket part is that you go up and then launch. And this loop, it's not really a loop, because as you see it gets to the top, it actually just goes regular at the very top, so you're not upside down. There's no upside downs to this part, even though it has this large loop-looking structure. One of the largest, by the way, of a non-looping element. Now, I've ridden this coaster before. Not really a fan because it kind of shakes you around. It's not very smooth. Actually, the Hulk is smoother, and that's saying something because the Hulk is very violent in the back row, I feel like. The restraints, very heavy, at least they're crossbars though. You pull them across your chest. So the restraints there's no head banging. It just kind of whips you around a little bit. It's not my favorite roller coaster, but I haven't done it in a long time. So I'm gonna go do it today and see if my thoughts still hold up. And I'm gonna pick a fun song too. So this is one of the rides you're also gonna need a locker for. Luckily, Universal, I swear they updated their locker system. Now you just scan your ID, your park admission ticket, and a locker just pops open, and then you can put it in, then just scan it when you're done. And there you go, it's super simple. Just make sure that these lockers, the big ones, they're paid lockers. You wanna look for the free lockers, which are over here, and they're a lot smaller, but great for your phone and any like small like hip packs or something you're wearing. Now this ride's so interesting because the way they decide to present it to you, they have these weird cartoon characters on the video screen, and they talk to you about how you're shooting your music video today. So when you get on the ride, you pick your song, and they film you the entire time on the ride so you can purchase your Rip, Ride, and Rocket music video. But the characters just look like a bunch of hipsters. I don't know, it's so, I guess it's just so 90s looking or something. I don't know, it looks weird to me. Because they actually did have a character named Sid Vinyl that was part of the promotion for this ride back when it came out, I think in like 2008. And for some reason, the last minute they scrapped Sid Vinyl and went with these cartoon pop characters, which I think is wrong. I think it'd be a lot cool if we got the rock star legend Sid Vinyl on the throughout the attraction of the Rip Ride Rocket. That would help. I think they were competing with Aerosmith, the rock and roller coaster that Disney has, and unfortunately I think Disney definitely has a better thing going with Aerosmith and the rock and roller coaster than the Rip Ride Rocket. The single rider is closed, but it is trying to find a wait time. Only 15 minutes. It's not even bad. All right, it is time to rip it, ride it, and rock it. All right. I just got off the Rip, Ride, and Rocket. It was surprisingly smoother than I remember it. I had the first row set of cars, not the first row, but there's two cars. I was in the first half. Definitely smoother than probably the back half. Didn't have as much headbanging, but I do position myself and anticipate the turns to avoid getting my head slammed on the seats, because the seats are very hard. If you keep your head back against the seats throughout after the drop here, you're probably gonna have headbanging. Just put your head back when you do the actual rocket part and go vertical. It's a weird feeling going vertical too. That's pretty cool. So all in all, it was not a bad ride on the Rip Ride Rocket this morning. I'm also surprised that it's even open, because the wind speeds are picking up today, and if it's kind of windy, that it's gonna shut that thing down, being the way the layout is. Also want to point out on the Rocket, the song I picked was Casey and the Sunshine Band, That's the Way, I like it. Well, that's gonna do it for today, 21 of this thing that I'm doing. I did some meandering around and take a ride on the Hollywood Rip It, Ride It, and Rock It over there. As always, I'm JohnnyJans, and until next time, probably day 22 at Universal, I'll catch you out there. Meandering around! And they got some walls up here where it used to be one of the exits to Universal. I wonder if they're getting rid of the turnstiles, because Universal Studios still had turnstiles, and now Islands of Adventure doesn't anymore, so it makes it easier for strollers to get in. I hope they do the same thing here at Universal. And I love when they put the walls up, just because they put classic movie posters on the walls, like the Blues Brothers there. They're on a mission from God. I can see Jake saying to Elwood, "No, Elwood, I don't like turnstiles." And Elwood be like, "Okay." And they put up the walls and took him out. Blues Brothers decision.